Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a collective reading and it is timeless, so whenever and however you come across this video, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. We've been pulling one card randomly every morning from our mega deck. If you're new to the channel, you can find the description for the mega deck, how that was all put together, down in the description below. And please feel welcome to the channel and to the video. I do hope that you find something that resonates and blesses you. Feel free to leave any comments if you have not already been here before and done that, as well as like, subscribe, share, whatever you feel is appropriate for you. Okay, what you know to be right to do for you. That's the only messages you're ever going to hear on this channel. So today's card is pulled from the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck by Jessica Roux, and it is card number 31 in Roman numerals, the turtle and coriander representing satisfaction. And before we go in the book and look at what the book says, I always want to get the information and messages that are coming to us directly from the cards themselves. And we know about turtles. I did not even look up turtles because we know what turtles represent. We can see them representing diligence and persistence, consistency. We know the story of the tortoise and the hare, that the tortoise ran the race and won because it just kept on going when the hare was like slacking and stuff. So this is a card of being diligent, having satisfaction with getting stuff done, getting things accomplished. Absolutely. Being consistent and persistent, not giving up. Turtles are also very versatile. They carry their shelter with them. They carry their homes with them. And so they can, go anywhere and be anywhere. There are turtles that live in the sea as well as on the land, and some that live in both places. They're amphibious. So really, in fact, I think most of the sea turtles actually do have to, are surface breathers, maybe? You might know more about that than I do. But in any event, they're very versatile as well. But I don't have a lot of information on corianders, and I don't have a lot of information on 31 number specifically, although we know that the number 31 reduces down to a 4. We have another 4 is the door portal card here. So whether you feel like you're moving slowly through these shifts or moving fast does not matter. You just keep on going. You keep doing what you know to be the right thing for you to be doing, the right path for you to be on and taking. But I wanted to look up a couple of things. I think I've mentioned before on this channel, I didn't know if there was any kind of special significance between using Roman numerals as opposed to Arabic. And apart from the idea that Roman numerals were used previous to the Arabic in terms of the, across the planet kind of thing, under normal circumstances, there's not a whole lot of difference, so I'm not going to go into that. Roman numerals can represent longevity, again, history, and, doing things basically over a long period of time. So it can have that kind of feeling, but that's not what I'm getting with this card. This is a movement card. This turtle is not sitting still. He's on the move. But what is the number 31? What does that represent in terms of like angel numbers and that kinds of thing? If you're seeing the number 31 a lot, and truthfully we get the 30s a lot on this channel, and they are traditionally they are either representing the 369 or the number 4, I've noticed. So in any event, angel number 31 is giving you a message that you will achieve affluence by affirmative expressions and dreaming about your future with full faith in the supreme power. When angel number 31 presents itself in your life frequently, the guardian angels will bestow you with hope and confidence, and you will be capable of completing your jobs quickly and with poise. You are being persuaded to explore the spiritual side of your personality, which will make life more stimulating. So I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool, and so very appropriate for our reading, obviously. But what is the spiritual significance of coriander? What have we got going with that? I will tell you, coriander is one of my favorite ingredients in curries, and I traditionally will just dump a whole bunch more coriander and cumin in my curries when I'm making them, in addition to actual curry mixed spices. So. Coriander is a versatile herb with a variety of spiritual meanings, including love, fertility, and divination. It's also associated with the planet Mars and the element of fire, which are said to intensify its magical properties. In love, coriander is a symbol of love and passion. It's used in spells for fertility and hand fasting rituals. And in the Mexican American medicine, the, oh gosh, I lost the name for it. Curandera, the curanderas. Thank you, guides. In Mexican American medicine, coriander is used to mask the bitterness of the other herbs in a tisane or a mixture, which is said to represent its role as a harmonizer. It can be used in spells for fertility. It's also used in divination. Coriander is used to strengthen connections and to awaken inner magic. And it's also said to represent transformation, courage, and determination. So yes, there we go. There are our elements in our card. So as I said, when I first pulled the card, having not looked at the reading in the book, what we know is turtles represent consistency, persistency. I don't know if that's a word. It should be. Being persistent, being consistent, not giving up. I don't know if you've ever seen a turtle when they kind of run into an obstacle. They'll just keep nudging themselves along it, until they find the place where the obstacle's gone, and then they just keep on trucking. It's really kind of interesting. I have never owned turtles. I feel, as with most wild things that aren't domesticated, like cats and dogs, for example, some birds. As a general rule, reptiles should be left out in the wild to live their wild lives. They can be cute pets, but I don't, and they can actually be quite, they can have different personalities. They do have different personalities, as well as they can be trainable in those tiny little brains inside their heads. They can still learn new things. So if you're feeling like you're not getting it, it's not moving fast enough for you, you're going to have some satisfaction coming in today. It might be in the next couple of days. Sometimes these readings go a little bit longer than when you first see them, and remembering that they are timeless, of course. But I also noticed with the colors in here, we've got obviously brown, black with the shell, but also very vibrant yellow, orange, representing solar plexus and sacral chakras. And so that idea of working in the physical realms, working with the 3D matter, we're not necessarily trying to change things. This is a card of, like I said, getting it done, that inspired action. I've been looking at the word attraction lately. Have you noticed the word action is the majority of the word attraction? So an ATR, the initials have some very interesting connotations also. So attraction requires action. In order to have the law of attraction function correctly, we have to be taking inspired action on our passion, on our excitement, on the thing that is pulling us, whether we want to be or not, that's dragging us, right, into this experience, to use our talents, to use our skills, to use our experience to benefit ourselves and everybody else in the collective, on the planet, across all timelines and all universes. We are all connected, and everything that every single one of us is doing is extremely important. So Satisfaction, you're going to be satisfied with the way things are going. It's because it's been kind of the opposite, where we've been feeling kind of frustrated. We've been feeling kind of annoyed, aggravated. Things aren't moving fast enough. They're not moving in the actual direction that we want. They're kind of going sort of in that direction, but some definite course corrections are needed. Turtle is telling you very clearly, stay on task. Stay with your purpose. You know what you need to be doing. Don't question it. Just carry on. You're going to have an intense degree of satisfaction with the way things are turning out. And that's going to be coming today or in the next couple of days, or it may be something that you've noticed coming. It's now like here. So, and this is the confirmation for that. Let's take a look in the book and find out what it says for us for our reading for the day. We'll have the general reading, and then a special message for you, and then 3 questions. There will be 3 questions at the end for us to consider when examining the message and the energy coming to us from this card. We have card number 31, the turtle and coriander, meaning satisfaction. The turtle and coriander calls us to be satisfied with what we have been given or what we have achieved. It invites a moment of rest and reflection. Perhaps due to Aesop's fable, The Tortoise and the Hare, turtles are symbols of patience and good health. In this folktale, the slow but determined tortoise wins its race against the speedy but distracted rabbit. The turtle triumphs by pacing himself, illustrating the adage, slow and steady wins the race. Similarly, in the Victorian language of flowers, coriander represents concealed worth, reminding us that things may not always be as they appear. In other words, a dedicated tortoise who puts in the work can achieve just as much, if not more, than the swiftest rabbit. So slow down and enjoy the journey. Avoid rushing toward your goals for the sake of winning. Arrive in your own good time. And here are our questions. What in my life brings me satisfaction? What in your life right now brings you satisfaction? Just look around you. How do you feel with yourself physically, your physical health and fitness level? Are you satisfied with that? What about finances? Are you satisfied with your finances? If not, that's okay. You're just acknowledging whether you are or are not. Okay? Have you taken time to express gratitude for what you already have? Because we know that when we express gratitude for the gifts that we've already received, we're telling the universe, thank you, give me more. I want more of that. Have I taken time to express gratitude for what I have? Are you rushing things, or are you honoring your own pace? Are you rushing things or honoring your own pace? Is your, boss and your coworkers pushing you on something? You've got deadlines coming up. This may be a time to tell them, we're rushing this. We need to tell the client we're going to need another day or a week or whatever, and get this done right. As long as you know it's not procrastination, because we don't want to go in that direction. Be aware of stagnation. While slow and steady might win the race, standing still will get you nowhere. So as I said, this is a portal card. This is an action card, even though they say to give yourself a moment of rest and reflection. We need to be doing that throughout the day. When you finish one task, give yourself a moment to feel satisfied with getting that done, of accomplishing that. Give yourself credit for it. Be grateful for the opportunity to get it done and being able to do it. Okay? Always doing your best, understanding and acknowledging that our best will change from moment to moment, depending on how much sleep we got and how well hydrated we are and stuff in our environment and all that kind of thing. But satisfaction comes when we acknowledge the progress we've already made, the accomplishments we've already achieved. And a lot of times we're like the last person to give ourselves credit for our own good work. So be sure that you're mindful throughout the day of just how much you do manage to get done. You think that you're not, but you are. Okay? Be satisfied with that. Be always looking for the next best thing to be doing if you're finished with something, for sure. But be satisfied with having another job to do as well. You know, be satisfied with the opportunities coming up. Always, there's always room. Satisfaction and gratitude are two sides of the same coin. When we feel satisfied with the way something turned out, we're feeling grateful. We're happy with ourselves. We're happy with the world. Things are just good. This is a things are just good card. Okay, so take that energy of satisfaction, of remembering slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely. Make sure that you're in the right race, that you're not in somebody else's race, heading towards some target that you don't even want to achieve. Okay, but being mindful throughout the day of our good work that we are doing, and be satisfied and feel that sense of accomplishment with everything that you get done today. So that is our reading for the day. I do hope that it resonated and blessed you. Feel free, again, as I said at the beginning, leave any comments if you feel like doing that. Like, subscribe, share. I don't get any money from this channel. This will never be a monetized channel, but it helps the YouTube algorithm help other people find these videos and find the channel if they're looking for similar kind of content. So have an amazing day. You are an amazing person. You are beautiful. You are powerful. So be careful of what you are working on. Give yourself credit for getting stuff done. You've accomplished a lot more than you give yourself credit for. I love you. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Namaste and ciao for now.